Hello everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be talking about what you guys need to do in order to prepare for 2019. Okay, as you guys already know, the Democrats have taken the House. We have a very slim majority in the Senate, and the Senate is full of Republican turncoats. And if anything gets past the Senate, Trump is very unpredictable. You know, he's already banned bump stocks, which I'm furious about, and we don't know what he's going to do. Okay, whether he'll sign anti-gun legislation or not. So we want to be prepared, and the way we're going to be prepared is we're going to basically stockpile up on the most important things. Even if nothing gets through the Congress, the prices are going to go up. As of the making of this video, second week in January, prices have not gone up yet. So now is the time to get in there and buy whatever it is that you need. And that's what I'm going to be talking about on this video. What can you buy? Now, first thing we're going to talk about is where you're going to go to buy stuff. I've been buying my stuff from Palmetto Armory. The prices are pretty cheap. They have good quality. I've been very happy with them. They ship fast. Basically overall, I think that's a very good place to go and kind of get everything that you need. So what do you need? Well, first of all, you need an AR. And in fact, you need two ARs. Okay, I'm going to recommend that you have two ARs, mil spec, and it doesn't need to be super fancy. The $500-600 AR, $500-600 ARs are pretty damn good. Okay, this one's a Smith & Wesson M&P 15. You guys could probably pick this up for probably just under $600, maybe even $500 if you should really shop it around. This one's a Radical. It's been pretty good. I have had a few issues that I've worked out with it. I would definitely recommend that you stick with Smith & Wesson and Ruger. Okay, I think those you're not going to have problems with those guns. Okay, so Smith & Wesson and Ruger. I recommend that you have at least two ARs. Okay, because you definitely want to have a backup. Because remember, we got to be thinking ahead, like 20, 30, 50 years into the future. If one gun goes down, you want to be able to, cannibalize the other one for parts if you need to, okay? Now, the other thing that you want to get, you get your two ARs, you do need some parts that are very critical. First thing I'm going to recommend is that you get at least one spare bolt. Okay? I got this one from Palmetto, and the price actually dropped. I think I paid something like $70 when I got this. I just ordered another one for, I think it was like $45 or $50. So definitely get yourself another bolt. Okay, have at least one extra one for each AR. The parts that tend to go bad on these is the this little piece over there tends to break if you shoot it a lot. Okay, and you can buy that piece by itself. Firing pins. There's also these bushings inside on the bolt itself. But get yourself, buy the bolt parts, but get yourself at least one or two complete bolts. Okay, and like I said, Palmetto has them pretty cheap. You can get them. Now, the other thing that you want to get is get yourself a lost or broken parts kit. Okay, this little kit here basically has a whole bunch of springs in there. It has bushings for the bolt if they go bad, because that is something that wears out. Basically, if at any point you take apart your AR to change the stock or, change the buffer tube or do any work on it, there's a lot of springs in there that are under tension, and there's a good chance that they're going to go flying when you go to take the gun apart. So you want to have at least one of these, if not several, of these, lost spring parts. I've ordered a couple of them. I ordered another kit that's on the way. That one has a replacement, extractor. I have another one, that's got like a replacement sears on it, replacement hammers. So all those parts that move, you want to have replacement from, and they're not expensive. Like this kit here was like, I think this was like $15 for the spring kit. This one was $15, and I ordered another one that had like hammers and sears and a few other items that get beat up inside the AR, and I think that one cost me $15. So get yourself a couple of those kits that has small AR parts that are likely to be lost or that can break over time with usage. Okay, So the other thing that you need is ammunition and magazines, okay? And I just got this in from Palmetto. It's a box of 1,000 rounds. I think the deal that they had was 1,000 rounds plus 10 magazines was $329. Okay, if you get it without the 10 magazines, it would be $239. Okay, so that's, I think it comes out to less than $5, per box of 20 rounds. Get yourself plenty of ammo. You guys should definitely be buying your ammo, at 1,000 rounds at a time. Okay, and you should have at least 4,000 rounds. You should have 2,000 rounds in reserve that you're never going to shoot. Okay, and then you should have another 2,000 rounds always in reserve that you're going to be training with. Okay, so you want to have at least a 4,000 round stockpile of AR ammo. And the other thing is you have to have magazines. Magazines, of course the springs in there. These things do go bad over time. Okay, they don't all go bad, but some percentage will. If you've got 10 magazines, and you're shooting regularly, you can bet that over the course of a couple of years, at least 2 or 3 of them are going to go bad. So basically, you want to have at least 30, 50, even 100. Okay, you buy these. A 10-pack right now is $100. Okay, so you can get 10 of these magazines. They come in all sorts of different colors. White, black, gray, whatever. A 10-pack is $100. So get yourself at least 2 of those. Okay, you need lots of magazines, especially if you're training the way you're supposed to be training, which is basically dropping your magazines on the ground when you're doing your mag changes. You're gonna need lots of magazines. And as far as what you can do is you can mark 1 or 2 magazines as the ones that you're going to be using to drop on the ground, right? And you can always use those when you're doing that type of a drill. And then the rest of them you can basically not drop those on the ground and try to preserve those, just keep them in storage. But magazines are disposable. You need at least 30 of these. Okay, that's the minimum. You need at least 30 of these because we don't know what the future is going to be like. And we want to have as many of these, in storage as possible. And basically, the other thing to consider is that, the more of these that we put into circulation, the harder it is to ban them. Okay, so if we can spread these all over the country like confetti paper, the idea of banning them becomes that much stupider. So there are some things for you guys to think about. Have at least 2 ARs. Try to get an extra bolt. Get yourself the lost and the lost and broken parts kits. Get a couple of different ones that are going to have different pieces. Get lots of ammo. Get lots of magazines. And get it now before the prices go up. Okay, even if they don't ban this stuff, the prices are going to go up. When the more Democrats talk about banning the stuff, the higher the prices go up, and the faster they go up. Talk to you guys next time.